All right, so 10 News first told you about an interest rate hike at the start of this newscast.
Rates going up a quarter point. Federal Reserve Board Chairwoman Janet Yellen right there talking about this after the Federal Open Market Committee meeting. It's not coming as a big surprise, but the question is, okay, so now that it's happened, what's this going to do to your savings and retirement, for example?
That's right, and so joining us now to kind of break it all down for us, Dennis Brewster is here, the financial planner, and so which group of consumers should be most concerned about this rate hike, do you think?
Well, I think hopefully down the road it might help the savers because their rates have been virtually at zero. Now, granted, a quarter point increase isn't going to do a lot for them, but maybe there's some light at the tunnel down the end of the road where they can start to get some yield from money that they've had in the bank.
So you think this could be a good thing then?
Right. There can actually be
side.
positives too.
Yeah.
It's pluses and minuses.
Right. Now, the Fed has said the pace would be gradual.
Right.
So what's the concern here? Because obviously people have been talking about this for a long time. They're going to raise the rates, quarter point. How about going forward?
Well, I think that the quarter point, this has been widely expected for so long. It's almost like finally it's over, we can move on. But I think what was more important was what they said going forward, that it would be gradual. And that's what everybody was looking for and hoping for. Because the economy, while we are moving forward, it's not that strong. And so I think the concern is greater that we don't want sharp hikes that might derail that. So I think their statement about what they're going to do going forward was probably the most important thing today.
Yeah, we're showing people at home, obviously live right now, of Janet Yellen, Chairwoman, and also the Dow, the little thing right above the 10 on your screen, is actually showing positive, a gain here. Why do you think that is?
Well, look at what happened last week, for example, a very difficult week, and I think a lot of that was on the fear of what's going to happen today. And when the announcement was finally made and they stuck to the rates going forward, the increases will be gradual. I think the markets are breathing a sigh of relief, and that's why they're moving a little bit higher.
Generally speaking, what's your recommendation for people out there? For example, let's say they were thinking of getting a house. Should they hurry before rates start going up more? Even what's your general sort of advice to people in terms of how to handle their money right now?
Well, I don't think they need to make radical changes based on this quarter point increase because things haven't changed that much. If somebody is looking to get a house, the rates are still extremely attractive. So I would say whatever you were probably planning on doing, don't let this disrupt those plans.
All right, financial planner Dennis Brewster, you always make us feel better in these moments, these tense times with our money and our interest rates, so thanks for breaking it down for us.
Thank you for having me.
Voice of calm and reason. Thanks, Dennis.